go. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day here today. Bitcoin continues to go higher. We're currently up around 900 bucks with 2 hours left of the trading day, and everything is looking really good. We are heading for a big level of resistance that, we're going to be talking about that quite a bit. However, it's just one of those days where Bitcoin continues to climb. Things look very good. We've only had one minor pullback so far, and it wasn't even as bad as I was expecting. Things are looking really good. So the focus of today's video, since it is Friday, everybody wants to go out and have a good time and hopefully spend some profits that they've been making this week. I'm going to be talking about some of the price action here, going over some news, and then just breaking down some stuff and having a good time talking with you guys. This week has just been great overall. I think ever since Sunday, Monday, the market's been taking off. I think things have just been really good. Now, we've been here plenty of times before where we've had a fantastic week and then the next week is all bearish and gloomy and stuff like that. So I'm not going to say that we're just going sky high and everything like that. But I can make a strong case right now that over the next 1 or 2 weeks, we should be looking at all-time highs. So I am very excited about that. So if you guys are new, please make sure to subscribe. If you guys are looking for a new exchange, check them out down below. I got a new exchange partner today called ZoomX. I'll be starting to trade with them in the next few days here as well, just like I've been trading with Weeks and just like I've been trading with, BYDFi. So a lot of stuff going on today, and let's get started. Hey Villa, Lock Sky, happy to see you guys, and Enrique Monkey. There we go. All right. So I feel bad. I left Loki's treats in the car, so he doesn't have a treat today. So he's looking at me very sad. But you will see him up here every now and again. I got my nice black shirt on right now because I didn't have anything else to wear actually. But what do you call it? So I don't want him jumping up, but he may jump up here in a few minutes. All right, finally agreeing to get on my investment. Been red for 2 months. There you go. Just make sure you're able to lock in profits eventually. As you guys can see from this daily chart, it has been a while since we've been up here. In fact, let's go over here to the weekly chart just so you can see it a little bit better. MACD is green right now. It is green. Now, I do want to wait for that breakout above 72,000, but I've basically been taking the opportunity today, the last few days, as you guys know, to really get invested in altcoins, because I do think if Bitcoin does have a surge here, you might see altcoins take a little bit more of a breather temporarily, but then to really have just a punch of a move back up. And so we're going to take a big focus on altcoins here today as well. So yeah, get ready for that. So daily chart, weekly chart. We haven't been up here since July of 2024, July basically. It's been a minute. If I were to actually measure this out, how many weeks? Yeah, basically 77 days, a little over 2 months here. We're back. Things are looking a little bit better now. We are, of course, heading up for that level of resistance. But when you zoom out here just a little bit, you can see we are having a breakout. It's just that we've had small breakouts before, minor ones, right? But every single time we just run up into this level of resistance where it's like around 69,000, around $72,000, $73,000, and we just haven't been able to break out above it. However, now we have an opportunity because I think we are seeing that MACD come back to a little bit of life here. Bitcoin is booming, and at this point, I think we got up to 69,000 bucks today, maybe even a little bit higher than that. So again, things looking really well. And then of course the RSI is bullish, the MACD is bullish, and the stochastic is bullish. I love all of that. I do want to have a confirmation, so I do want to see that be green by the end of the week, which means Sunday at 5 when we transition. I'd like to see that still being green. That gets me very excited about what could happen sometime next week, the next few months, honestly. But it makes me even more bullish for what we could see next week, especially since there was a lot of world events happening this week. Israel, Hamas, that may be simmering down again. I made a video about this a while ago, but that type of stuff. Trump seems to be leading in the polls a little bit here as far as swing states. So that's interesting, especially in Pennsylvania, which he desperately needs. So a bunch of stuff is going on. Everything is looking pretty nice. And then what I wanted to do as well is open up some other things. I was busy upstairs. I'm making bread tonight. So I wanted to get my kitchen all cleaned up, but let me go over here and let me log in, because I do need to go over trades and stuff with you guys. And not every trade I think is like gold at this point in time, but again, when I bought them I was like, we're gonna go down, but I wanted to buy them nonetheless. So let me go over here very fast, just go over what's happening. Let's see, That way you guys can see like realistically from the time I bought, because most of my trades are still down. I am dollar cost averaging and stuff like this. These are the week's trades that we took. So these are very low market cap tokens. There's a few higher market cap tokens I would say in here as well. But the pull, the Matic, that one's down about 3%. Caspa's still down about 56%. These are 10x leverages, so it's still down 5%. So what I'm going to be doing here today, Peer is down 37, so 3%. Dog is down, Dog is actually up 27%. That's kind of nice to see. Cat is down 100% here, so still down 10%. That's a big one right there. Popcat, about breaking even. It's down about 8%, so basically it's down like 0.8% basically. Ponk is down 32%, so 3% down there. Meme is down 24%, so about 2.5% there. And then Dogs is down 5%, so about 52% down on that trade. So I'm going to be just buying up a little bit more here very fast just to keep this going. Because like I said, I do want to dollar cost average these and just see where they go over the next few weeks. Because again, I'm hoping that Bitcoin's going to have a larger move. There's different strategies here. Like Matic is just, nothing's been happening with Matic over the last few months, as you guys already know. But you know, let's go with maybe 300. Yeah, another 60 bucks in this one. I'm not too crazy about Matic just because it's a higher market cap. But you know, it's nice to have them every now and again. Caspa, not bad right here. I need to see a little bit more of a breakout there though, honestly. There you go. Don't remind me. I hate pushing those buttons over and over again. PYR down about 3% since we bought. Yeah, I had a horrible buying position there, didn't I? Well, that's why we do the small opening positions. There we go. And then anything else here? Cat. Hasn't really fallen down so much from when we bought it. I guess it's just the 10x leverage and the low market cap volatility that we get. So let me buy a little bit more of this. I'll double down a little bit more down the road. And is there anything else? Dogs. Yeah, this Dogs one. I want to buy a little bit more into this one as well. Yeah, a lot of volatility coming in here. There we go. All right, and then did I open any trades up on BYD with you guys? That's the question here. That is the question. So I don't think I did. So we can do that. We'll save that for if Bitcoin does break out next week. We'll just do like a $500 10x long on Bitcoin or something like that. All right, let's get that for now. And then we can just kind of break down what's happening here so you guys see it. All right, so last few days, we don't even need the MACD or anything like that, but you can see we had that buy signal back over here on Monday, the October 14th. We broke out, bullish momentum, bullish stochastic, bullish RSI. Everything was looking nice, and so far it has been working out very well for us. Although I will say there was another breakout that happened right here that we talked about in the 4-hour chart. It happened so fast, and sometimes it does occur like that, where it just made it a little bit more difficult for people to buy in, and I understand that. But at least if you guys were able to buy here, you're still walking away with profits right now, which I think it's a really good thing. Now, let's get rid of the momentum here very fast. Check out the 4-hour chart. I thought we were actually going to break down below the 20 here and start moving back down here towards 65.5 and then find a way to rally back up. We in fact actually had a pretty good level of support right here, and then we started to bounce. So far today, you know, what's the highest we got to? Exactly $69,000. So momentum is still there. What I would actually say I'm going to do for today is just add this 5-minute chart on here. You can see exactly where we spiked up to it, I guess right there. I'm going to add a little line here, just a little one, so we can keep track of that level of resistance, because I believe sometime tonight or tomorrow you may see a larger move here. This is definitely, I know we talked about this and I know I've explained it plenty of times, but this is much more of a grinding type of effect that we've been seeing right now. This is not the same as, let me show you guys this view. This is not the same as just going sky high and going crazy. I think altcoins have been doing some great things, but Bitcoin has definitely just been a grinder, and we have to kind of take that for now, because again, all we're trying to do is chew through all these walls and then break these to all-time highs. From there, we could have a pretty easy time getting up towards 80,000 bucks, 75,000 bucks. Those levels are really what we're looking for the big gains. Now, Back to the 4-hour chart very fast. Momentum on this has been slowing down quite a bit. We haven't we haven't gone back to being bullish on the 4-hour MACD, and that's been a little bit more of a concern to me. So I don't know how much juice we have before we have to just slow it down a little bit more and then try again. But just keep your eye on that. I wouldn't be surprised again if over the next couple days we have like a 1,500 point drop. We didn't have it last time I thought we would, so again, just kind of be patient with it. I do think eventually we are going to have one, but it's going to be like a buying opportunity, not like, oh my god, we got to sell everything, right? And just so you guys know, I am scaling out of positions over the last few days that I bought over here, and of course some of the stuff I was able to buy over here, scaling out of it, and then I'm going to leave the rest of it, see if we can have one of those massive breakouts, if we can get above 72,000, you know, and just start going sky high. But I am scaling out of some of my trades right now, primarily because Bitcoin's been doing fine. If we were to zoom out here and look at the daily chart when it comes to, let's get all this auto, there you go. When we look at other tokens like Ethereum, you know, Ethereum's at a level of resistance. We did a decent job of trying to break out today, right? I mean, we've tried, it's just not happening right now. So I'm okay scaling out a little bit of my Ethereum, a little bit of my Solana, and just waiting to see what happens next. Solana, pretty much the exact same thing. We're at a big level of resistance. I think we can break out, but why not just lock in some profit while I can? Dogecoin, this has been having a good time. Again, I know I talked to you guys about Dogecoin last week and how some of these moving averages work, and how when we do break above these moving averages, a bunch of stuff can happen. The weekly chart, great symbol of this, great example of this. We're really looking at some good moves. Dogecoin, again, running into some resistance now, not too much to be concerned about, but you know, while Ethereum's up 1%, Bitcoin's up 1%, Solana's up 2%, Bonk is up 4%, you know, Dogecoin is sitting up around 7% today. That is a beautiful move that we're seeing. And Dogecoin having some resistance around 15 cents. 15 cents here, 15 cents. All right, now let me just go back over here to the daily chart, just kind of do a rundown of everything else happening right now. A lot of tokens are making some really good moves, but they have been cooling off a little bit, right? They have been cooling off just a tad. I bought some more Miro today to see what would happen there. Miro is a very low market cap token though. I haven't been buying any baby Doge because it just blasted off so much. I'm not chasing that. My average is like way down here from this consolidation, so technically I'm up, but I don't feel like I want to buy after I missed out on such a rally. And if anything, I thought about scaling out, but I'm like, you know, I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. STMX still going sideways. You can see how it has some pretty nice pops in this past, but all I'm doing is waiting for one of those. Book of Meme, sideways for the most part over the last few weeks and months, but more recently you can see Book of Meme has had a really good rally here. We're seeing a lot of that here. Shiba Inu, hey, it's on path right now. Look to see if it breaks out pretty soon. I think Sheeb should be able to follow Bitcoin here in not too long to make the make that work. Music is breaking out. Oh, let me see if that makes it go down. I don't know. Is this audio? Notify in chat. It's the same audio, but it could be, well, this website's been having issues, so that could be it as well, but we'll see. Let me see. Pepe still going up here quite a bit. Floki. I mean, see, some of the stuff's been able to actually have decent breakouts, but even with that breakout, it's still been pretty volatile. Let's see, Floki's doing okay. Milady, yeah. I need to buy some Milady token. It's come down hard after that big rally we had back in February, March. I'm hoping we can have another large move, and it seems to have found some support there. I'm not an ape anymore as far as a swing trade, but I'm hoping I can do something longer term with it. Ape fell down so much. I mean, this is like, what, ICP 2.0? And I'm really hoping once it starts getting back above this 20-week moving average, it can really start to surge again. We almost had it happen over here in February, March, and it did have a nice surge, but it got killed off when, you know, the market crashed. All right, let's put this over here very fast. What token is that? Depends. I was just talking about a bunch of different tokens there. And hey, Slightly Unstable, happy to see you, my man. Let's see, music, ass, what do you call? Josh the Future Strategist. What the heck is that? Oh, well. Has to be copyright. Oh, I know, yeah, the music. Yeah, the music's always going to be ass. That's the way it is. I think it's me, Tom, Crown, and a few others. we have to use Pretzel. The one that doesn't use Pretzel is, I think it's CryptoFace. But see, CryptoFace, his channel will just, like, if you're watching one of his streams, it'll just turn off completely. It'll just turn off completely because YouTube will recognize it, and it's like, oh, we can't let him play the music, so his stream will just be like literally cut. It'll go from him talking to just black screen, and I'm like, damn. Yeah, so got to be careful with it. Got to be very, very careful with it. But let me turn it down a little bit. I don't know why it's so much louder today than normal, but that's not going to bother me too much. I normally don't listen to the music at all while I'm, I got no headphones on. Let's see. Normally I'd actually have my other music, but since I'm in this room temporarily while I'm getting my living room all fixed up, what was I going to say? I know I'm not listening to any music in here. Pretty soon, I think starting next week, you guys are going to see me back in my other room. While I do like this extra bedroom that I have being used as a little mini office for a while, I like the extra space I have and the hardwood floors I have in there. It's just a lot easier to roll around, look at stuff. And I was able to fix my black screen issue with my computer. And fun fact, it was just one of my monitors fucking it up. If I take away that extra large monitor, my computer runs smoothly. I've been playing all these games at really high demand for the GPU. No problems. High CPU demand, good. Nothing wrong anymore. So, but yeah, just crazy time for that one. All right, but some of the big winners of today, guys. Baby Dogecoin had another massive rally here. I mean, just another big one. I'm day trading, sure. Swing trading, this is just volatile. Book of Meme is up 11% today. We've seen some really good moves here. Mana, you guys know I have been really fucking on with metaverse tokens as of late. You can even see the bad liquidity here, but it's been popping off around 13%. And World token was up a lot more. I think it was up at 15% at the height of the day. Right now it's around 11%. Again, just nice things. Even MOG is up here 8% today. It got rejected by the Fibonacci level. But yeah, so that's what's going on here. Before we start looking at some of the news and things that may be driving this market, I just wanted to show you guys. Well, no, you guys can kind of see this zoomed in a little bit. Yeah, you guys can see this. Ondo is up quite a bit today. World token, ENA, Beam. There's just a lot of good stuff. Even Dogecoin's up here. Dogecoin is up over 30% for the month. And of course, you're starting to see a little bit of stuff bullish again for the year to date. Popcat's a big winner here. MogCoin's a big winner. Manta, stuff like that. The stuff that has not been doing good has been Arbitrum, Polygon, EGLD, Lido, Atom. There's been some pain here, guys. There's still been a lot of pain in this market. So this is why I always tell you guys to diversify your portfolios. You guys definitely need to be doing this. I did make a watch list that I'm looking to buy. Like, these are the tokens I'm buying actively right now, and basically anytime they have some type of dip, this is what I'm buying. These are going to be AI tokens and meme tokens that have a lower market cap, and on top of that have lower prices. So let me just break this down for you guys very fast. Watch list, memes, and AI, basically. So here are some of the tokens I'm looking for. No particular order. I'm buying all of them. I own all of them already, but I'm just definitely holding on to them. So starting off with number one, we got Popcat, Meme Coin. I got Brett, Mog, Cat in a Dog's New World, Book of Meme, Oasis, Meme Coin, Turbo, Dog, Godius Maximus, Sundog, Humans AI, Hoppy, IXL, RLC, Miro. Miro is a personal favorite of mine right now because it's a $100 million market cap and it's at 10 cents. Fallen Network, Toshi, and Milady Meme Coin here. So these are some of the tokens I'm buying. I am trying to find more AI tokens. I looked for AI tokens for like an hour today, and it's a little bit more difficult than I thought it was for me to find some new AI tokens to buy. I want to show you guys this very fast, then I'll kind of break down a little bit more about those tokens. But you go over here to AI and you get Near Protocol. Market cap is way too high for me. $6 billion, way too high for me to put like a few $100 in and kind of hope for that altcoin season boom. It'll have a move. I own Near, but I'm not looking to actively buy more of it. Same with Tau. Really high market cap. Internet Computer, market cap's too high. Fetch too high. Render too high. Injective too high. I'm looking for stuff really below $1 billion. And that brings me to stuff like Akash Network. It seems to be doing okay, but the last few, look at this. it hasn't been doing anything. It's up 8.8% for the year. It's down 1.4% in the last month when everything else has been rallying. I just haven't seen it do much. I do own, I think, maybe $100 worth of it potentially, but I don't even remember when I bought it. So I could be down or up. But I don't even care about it right now. AOS Network, I was looking at this one a little bit more. Why are you glitching on me? There we go. Okay. It is at 50 cents. I think it's okay. It's just not something I'm really buying a lot of right now. I have some positions of it, but it's just not something I'm actively buying. Rose, we're starting to get below $500 million market cap. It is around 7 cents, so you can buy a decent amount of it. You guys know how I feel about tokens that are below $1, below 50 cents, or, you know, any of that. Typically people have this mindset of, oh, if I buy so many of these tokens, if it reaches $1, then, you know, you'll have that many tokens multiplied by $1, and then that's how much money you make. So if I can buy 50 million Rose tokens and it hits $1, now I have $50 million. That type of mindset goes on a lot. So I'm typically looking for those smaller, lower price tokens, if you will, right? Those lower price tokens. Next up, we got DEXC. Too expensive for me, honestly. I just don't like the price. I'm being very picky right now because, again, I am starting to put a decent amount of capital behind this. And when I do that, just a little bit different. Arkham is a different example because a lot of people use Arkham for all the ETFs and stuff. I'm not actively buying more, but I do dollar cost average it maybe once a month. So not actively buying it right now, but I did buy it, what, 2 weeks ago? So there's that. And in the last 2 weeks, well, last week at least, it's up 16%, so I'm doing something right with it. Gollum, 33 cents, not my favorite to be honest, but this is something I would keep an eye out for. I may change my mind about this pretty soon. Echelon Prime, not really a fan of it, $9, don't really like it. You guys also don't have to match my logic for this type of stuff, but you know, you guys can choose to buy this if you want to. It's just that I don't like the higher priced tokens. I like owning tons and tons of tokens when it comes to memes. Turbo, personal favorite here. We've been talking about Turbo for a very, very long time. It's up almost 100% in the last month. Really good token here. 0.01, low price, low market cap. This is one of my dark horses for a really good rally this year. IONet right here, $1.87, a little bit too high for me, but I am watching it. Don't own any of it right now. Ether, what, 5 cents here, $212 million market cap. Don't own any of it yet, but I am thinking about it. It hasn't had a really good time, really. It's been like down 15% year to date. I don't know why, but I am watching it. I may actually buy some of this, even though it has not had a solid performance. Something more like 50 bucks, not even 100 bucks going into this token right here. Flux is going to be a no. Origin Tail, no. You know, Cubic, I'm actually looking at this one pretty closely. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on it just because the company seems kind of weird, but I am looking at it right here. Destra, no. Pal AI, no. A lot of no's going down here as we get lower and lower and lower. I really start looking for some of those smaller token prices like IQ. I have been buying up some IQ here again. 0.0069, $131 million market cap. That's what I'm looking for. And plus, if you would actually check out this company here, go to the website. If I can show it to you guys. Typically, this is the stuff that I like to see. World's largest blockchain and crypto encyclopedia. Oh, heck yeah. I mean, people can use this. You know, people can use this, share, and it's easier to get the name out there when you have something like this working out. So I do like that. It's actually like, there's a reason for it, right? It solves a problem or helps people out. RLC here, $1.53, very low market cap. I have been buying this one. It has not had the best return so far, but I am buying it just for what the company does. Human AI right below IQ, again, 0.02, been moving up quite a bit since I've been buying it. A lot of stuff there. I'll make a video talking about the different tokens I'm buying, but you can see there are options. It's just that maybe I'm getting too picky. And of course, not all of these tokens can just be bought on, you know, your favorite exchange. You might have to go out there and swap in the wild for them, which you guys know is a personal pet peeve of mine. I typically don't like to do that all too much. But, you know, long story short, these are some of the tokens that I'm really loading up on right now and have been, I guess, for the last few weeks in preparation for a potential upward move with Bitcoin, because I know I've been talking about the momentum for such a long time and all that good stuff. But Bitcoin for the first time, guys, look at this. We have a green MACD. We haven't gone from red to green since way back over here in last October where we had the breakout. However, I do want to see the breakout before I buy, so I'm not just going to buy because we have the MACD. The MACD may be a hindsight signal like, oh man, it would have been great to buy there. Now, I'm already dollar cost averaging all this shit, so when we do break out, I'm not worried about it. But as far as swing trades where we're actively just like buy now, hold for a week to 2 weeks, sell them for like really good gains, I'm waiting for that breakout where we hold above 72,000. What is it? 72,359.72 cents. Okay, so that's kind of my plan for right now. Nothing much has changed besides the breakout, and that's where all the energy is right now. But we are seeing a little bit of weakness here on the 4-hour chart, and that makes me believe, you know, still we have a little bit to be concerned about in the short term, not in the medium term, not in the long term. Everything seems to be really going on plan here. You know, the weekends have been kind of slow the last few weeks. I'm not entirely sure why. Mondays when things have been happening. So, you know, last week we actually finally had a good move on Sunday right there. But typically, where is it? Yeah, last Sunday. Well, I guess last weekend here was pretty empty until Sunday. So maybe I should scratch that. We typically don't have much until like a few hours before market opens on the East Coast. Maybe I'll say that. It seems like all the good stuff's actually happening right before the market opens, which I guess is fine. I'm asleep during that time, which really sucks. All right, let's push this down a little bit more right here. How is Loki? Hey, Michael, he's doing good. He's okay, you guys can't see him, but let me do this. He's mad at me because I don't have any treats. Oh, never mind. Here, I was gonna take a photo of him for you, but yeah, he's like totally just. He looked at me and he was like, "Okay, time to come out." Hey, boy. You guys can't see how hairy my freaking shirt is. Come here. I don't know if he wants to come up here. Loki, come here. Oh, he wanted to grab a toy first. Loki, come here. He's doing good. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, this thing doesn't bend the way I intended it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, attack. No? You really did just wake up, didn't you? He's being so good. There you go. No, he's not as feisty today. Good boy. There he goes. Yeah, he's doing good. Playing outside. It's kind of got rainy and gloomy out here in the Pacific Northwest, so I really haven't been doing all too much outside with them. Besides, you know, walks and stuff. So I'm hoping I can take him out somewhere this weekend where I can just let him run even more. All right, let's go back. Oh yeah, he's always looking good, unless he's tired. Gosh, this seat is kind of feeling kind of fun. Oh, sorry, I'm on carpet, so I can't just maneuver like I normally can. It feels so freaking weird. My mic input volume. Let me see. Maybe that's better right there. Maybe that's it. Look at MSTR. It's a Bitcoin stock. It actually holds the most Bitcoin in every public. Everybody knows it. MicroStrategy is my man. MicroStrategy is famous. And then we need to actually get to all. Yeah, MicroStrategy is very, very famous, my man. I mean, most of the people that I think watch me probably trade the options on it. But I mean, it's been going higher. This is if you wanted to like, the way we described MicroStrategy back in the day is like if you didn't feel safe holding Bitcoin in a wallet and stuff like that, basically what you would do is just buy MicroStrategy and hold it, and you'd still be able to get some great profits from it. And if you look to see what happened back in 2022 when the whole market was falling apart because of higher interest rates and stuff, just like Bitcoin, if you were to buy back down here, let's say at the FTX crash, you know, you're looking at about like 1,500% profit. That's more than Bitcoin did, you know, come back up. So yeah, MicroStrategy is a great thing. People that have traded options on this have typically done a very good job. One of the great things about MicroStrategy too is if you like to trade options, you can really go out of the money quite a bit once the market turns around. So for me, the way I typically would play this is I typically am not lucky enough to get to the bottom of this stuff, you know, but I do like to hold these assets for long term. So if you look at MicroStrategy right now and put up Bitcoin next to it, Bitcoin over here, let's get rid of the divergence and let's get rid of the MACD here. Let's just hide it. So something is off about this 50 closed chart. 50 closed chart. No, really? Oh, it's 150. Haha, okay. Oh, okay. Let's go to 20. So one of the great things about Bitcoin here is that if you look at the 20-week and 50-week moving averages, not all, I mean, so far since Bitcoin's been around, every time they have a death cross where the 20-week moving average crosses below the 50, what you see happen is Bitcoin eventually have a massive crash, right? Crash, crash, crash. And on the flip side, when they do have that bullish crossover, they have really good moves, really good moves, really good moves, and all the way back over here when that first one happened, really good moves, of course. So if you ever do see Bitcoin have a death cross, typically right now we're looking close, but we're not there because it looks like we're about to pump out of nowhere and keep the 20 going higher, kind of like we did back over here. Got close, 20 pumped higher, you know, or the Bitcoin pumped higher, then 20 kind of came up. Excuse me. But when you see that happen, you could buy puts for MicroStrategy like 4 or 5 months out, really far out of the money, because again, it doesn't take a lot for something like a MicroStrategy to come down fast, right? You could see back over here in 2021, once, let's just say, you know, from this move over here to this move, that was a 40% move down. Okay, if you bought calls and or options that expired way back over here, you're still making a great return on your investment. And of course, everybody wants to buy far out of the money. Not everybody, but there's a lot of people that want to buy them from you because, of course, they want to start to exercise some of those shorts or exercise some of those options. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You could even see when they had a 20-week and 50-week crossover right there. Boom, just like Bitcoin. Everything was looking very, very nice here. So yeah, MicroStrategy is great. I don't like to day trade it at all because, again, I can just day trade Bitcoin. This is not a type of pattern or anything that I like to trade. Bitcoin is just so much easier in my opinion. MicroStrategy, like a lot of other assets, is just buy, hold, make your money, and definitely take advantage. I like it more as a cycle hold than a long-term hold myself, because Bitcoin cycles really hurt this more than it should, if that makes sense. So just so I could show you what I mean by that. So when MicroStrategy fell back over here, right, back in 2022, again, like when the world is falling apart, interest rates going higher, massive inflation due to overspending, good old, you know, American spending, we went all the way down towards $13. That was basically where we were right before the COVID crash. That's not what happened with Bitcoin, of course, right? Bitcoin went nowhere near that COVID crash, nowhere near it. And, you know, just as a point, when we do have those moves, I'm happy to kind of buy some maybe for the long term, but you know, it is a little bit easier for me to justify just buy low, sell high, don't really hold through the bearish market. Like I have a long-term account with a lot of Bitcoin. I have a long-term account with some MicroStrategy. I don't really hold too much of it, but you know, you get the point. Like I sell Bitcoin out of a cycle, I sell all of my MicroStrategy, basically all of it for the most part, unless it's like in a retirement account. Which of course, not too bad betting on MicroStrategy for a retirement play here, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Dino coins have been horrible at all. It's all memes or newer tokens. Oh, memes or newer tokens. Yeah, a lot of new tokens out there. I mean, I tried to buy some new tokens and oh my god. I mean, again, I only lost like 50, 60 bucks, but I was just like, nothing worked, nothing. And I'm gonna keep on trying and playing with them every now and again. I almost played slots the other day while I was at the casino smoking cigars, you know, at the lounge they have there. But I was like, you know what? Put them in meme coins. Meme coins, you have a better chance of winning than playing slots, because you get some time on your hands here. Let's see. Oh, one of my 24-hour streams messing up right now. Let me see. Let me double check this for you guys very fast. I don't know why this is. I don't know. Those 24/7 streams can be crazy to manage. Where's my? Oh, there it is. This little button. They keep on moving the buttons right now. Live. Let's see. Oh, here. Hold on a second, guys. I can fix that right now while we're watching Bitcoin come down a little bit more. There you go. Because I am down to 2 streams now besides this one. At the max here, I had 5 streams going, but nobody was watching them, so I was like, okay, YouTube's not going to push them out. I think it's not that I had too many streams, if that makes sense. Password, view server, see what I can do right here. There we go. So this is what I look at when I'm at 24/7. Continue. Oh no, because I can't. If I gotta verify my stuff, it's gonna take me here. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's what's going on here. Okay. Well, for now, I think what I'll do is I will go over here to live. Go live. And then I'll end that stream like that. Let's see. What? It says I'm a financial. I'm not a financial person. Well, yeah, it's definitely glitching out on me then. It thinks I'm like a Wall Street dude, and I'm not a Wall Street guy, so I'll figure that out. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, and I actually played that instead. We should be good to go. Down to 1 stream, or I guess 2 streams because I'm live right now. All right. There we go. All right. Sorry about that, but I'll look it up a little bit later. If Trading Views being a bitch, I don't know. Oh, let's see. What's up with the XRP hype? What's up with the XRP hype? Has there been XRP hype? Doesn't look like anything's been going on with XRP at all. I mean, at most, it may be able to get back up towards like 65 cents here pretty soon with a nice little pop for the week. But it doesn't look like there's been any hype with XRP at all. Let me go over here to Twitter, maybe. Let's see. Every XRP holder right now, that's 2 days ago. What a bunch of pricks. We followed a day late just to watch you. Oh, that's a fake tweet. Let's see. Oh, the XRP case is appealed, perhaps? Let's see. XRP is free to run. XRP is never free to run. That's the tragedy of XRP. If you put 10,000 into XRP September 2018, then you would have $10,000. Yeah, I don't really see anything going on about XRP, to be honest, at all. SRP just offered settlement with Ripple CEO $227 per XRP. Yeah, oh yeah, right. Dude, how old is this? This is like old BitBoy. This is really old BitBoy. Yeah, that's really old BitBoy. Wow. But see, this is the type of layout that I want to have eventually. Like, when I'm in Thailand, I want to have like friends and stuff like this working with me, even if it's only like for part of the year. Like, what if I just had a spot in Thailand I go to where I just rent out because it's very cheap, and basically, when the market's going crazy, we just spend like 6 months out there out of the year, just like doing videos every single day. That'd be awesome. But I got to figure all that stuff out still. Let's see. Is there a website where you can find the top crypto gainers on the hourly and 15-minute? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen one of those ones, but I'm sure they exist. I mean, even if you wanted to, perhaps you could go over to, hold on. Go to TradingView Home. And then you can go over here to crypto, market cap charts, no, overview. Let's go to the crypto coins, not pair. Let's go to the crypto coins screener. All right, from here, we can go to maybe the top 200. So you have something that you can actually trade on an exchange, so to speak. And then performance, transaction sentiment, technicals, price change. There you go. You can add it right over here. Price change 1 hour, add column, drag it over here before the 24 hours. And then, oh no, that's not what you need. You need, let's see, price change percentage, excuse me. And again, that still goes to an hour. So let me get rid of this here. Remove. Did I not add it on here? Oh. Market data, price change percentage, 1 hour. There we go. TradingView has a whole bunch of stuff. I made a whole tutorial on all this stuff. Nobody ever watches it because, of course, YouTube doesn't promote my stuff all too much. But, yeah, TradingView has a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, you can do it through here. The top 200 tokens. Let's hide this very fast. And you can see, what's been happening. So I can go ascending. I guess we want it to be descending. So Mana's up, Sandbox is up, Axie Infinity, Pendle, Baby Dogecoin, Ronin, Safe, last 1 hour, those are what's popping off. And of course you could probably try to do the last 15 minutes. I mean, it looks like it goes all the way down to the last minute. This isn't popping and going back and forth and showing me a whole bunch of new numbers, so I don't think it's like something that can be refreshed easily. You look above my head right here, you have this refresh button, right? So you have to keep on clicking that over and over and over again. And if you have an auto clicker, that might work, but it's just a little bit different here. But yeah, so little bit different there. But I mean, you can find it. I mean, you could technically say, hey, what's the best, in the top this week, or seem the last 24 hours? Mana, Baby Dogecoin, 8-layer, Cello, WorldCoin, and these are the top 200 tokens on CoinMarketCap.com, or by Market Cap, I should say. But you can see them all there. So yeah, I'll make a tutorial on how to use crypto coin screener on TradingView. I'll make a tutorial for you guys. That way you guys don't have to sift through the whole massive 4-hour tutorial I made about TradingView, because it is it is long and it goes over everything. But yeah, so I forgot, did I zoom in or something? Yeah, okay. But there you go. There's an example right there for you of one that's easy to find, and chances are you're already paying for it, so you don't have to pay for another service. Let's see. Man, I took your next comment. Let's see. What did you post? Music is a bit too loud. Yeah, I fixed the music there. We're on daily. How much retest is important in order to go up to 72,000? So for now, we are still seeing that weakness in the 4-hour chart. If I pull this back up, you can see the MACD showing some weakness here, right? Last time we had that, we dipped back down just a little bit before taking off again. There's still a chance we could probably come back down here towards 66,000 bucks, I would say at this point. Probably try to bounce off the 50 moving average on the 4-hour chart, then make another move higher. But, you know, anywhere below 68,000, I think it'd be a decent opportunity to start nibbling at some of the things you've been looking for, especially if they've already been going up so much and you just felt like you've been left behind. Maybe as much as like $66,000 if it goes on there, I'd still be buying up quite a bit. You know, I'm imagining what happens if this goes down over time, and imagining where the 50 moving average would be as it comes up. That's kind of where I'm looking, like where do I want to buy? Where do I want to, you know, try to attack that? It's going to be somewhere over here, of course, or somewhere around the 66,000 to 67,000 mark is where I'd be most. I'd see Bitcoin as being the most attractive here for a potential larger move. Again, this is the weekend. It's a little bit of a different type of thing. We may just go sideways for heaven's sakes, but I'm still buying a bunch of assets right now in case we do have a larger move next week. You know, we may get attacked later on this weekend, excuse me, to try to push us down just a little bit more. But I'm banking on some really big moves next week, so we'll see if that comes to pass or not. Oh, hey, here, I'm happy to see my man. Maybe it's just other YouTubers having large holdings of XRP preaching unrealistic prices. It's weird how high the market cap is still. Okay, so I am a larger influencer who has thousands of dollars in XRP. I hold it because what they got is good, right? But as far as their price action, I have never been afraid to say it has just not been performing. Like Litecoin, you know, I mean, like, I'm not going to go out and trash them or something, but it's like, I have no incentive to hype it up. Like, there's no reason for me to hype that up. I'm just going to wait for all these lawsuits and stuff to end, the SEC trying to appeal, all that type of crap. I get it. Fine. Whatever. But for me, it's just like, there's better stuff to talk about. Nope. Again, I'm looking for tokens that are going to make us a good amount of money here by dollar cost averaging and stuff like that. Makes it a lot easy. But yeah, most YouTubers, you know, they are looking for views, and I'm almost like that in a certain way, but I'm trying to figure out my own way to do it. I really am. I'm getting a new gimbal here pretty soon, so I'm going to start doing a lot more content like that. And instead of doing the CNBC style videos, which I'll do every now and again, like maybe during a big Fed meeting or something like that, I've just been having so many issues with editors that I'm just tired of it. Luckily, the editor I had the last one, he was so bad that I was able to get a refund from PayPal, and I was like showing him how bad the quality was versus what, you know, all that type of stuff. So that's fine. But I think for now, I'm basically gonna get in front of a camera. I'm gonna rant about something, and I'm gonna have the editor chop it up and make it just look pretty. So it's gonna be a pretty rant. So you can imagine like a politician being on stage, rah rah rah. I'm gonna be like that, but I'm gonna be just, you know, pro Bitcoin. I'm gonna be pro Xi Jinping or pro Putin. I shouldn't say pro them, but like, you know how strongmen get up and talk and they're very rowdy. Yeah, I'm gonna be the guy that like talks like that for Bitcoin. So it'll be interesting. But I'm getting my house deep cleaned right now. Like every few days, like they come back and they do some deep cleaning here, moving a bunch of shit out of the way that I don't want. And so once that's all situated, I'm basically just gonna have another desk available for myself. So I'll have like 3 desks in this house. And yeah, I'll just kind of rant, and I'll have a proper setup behind me, which I think will be a lot better. I think one of my issues, like even right now when I'm streaming with you guys, this isn't my normal spot. So I mean, there's like a 75-inch TV here, but you guys can see just that. Oh shit, my depth perception is, oh, there you go, that way, yeah, that way. All you can see is that that little part of it. And hey, Vegas, Nick, happy to see my man. I was just talking with a friend in Vegas about coming to say hi to him. And for those of you guys in Vegas, I might have some time this month to hang out. Maybe one night I'll just hit up the cigar lounge. Maybe I'll go to the cigar lounge at Resorts World and just start smoking there and see if anybody shows up. What days am I in Vegas though? I'm in Vegas Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think I leave on Thursday. So realistically, it'd probably be a Tuesday or a Wednesday night. where I'm smoking some cigars and hanging out with people before probably hitting up somewhere else for work. You know, there's more work stuff I have to do while there. But yeah, probably the 29th might work the best. So probably October 29th, I'll have a little get together or something like that in Vegas. Well, for anybody that's living in Vegas, I don't expect you guys to fly out there to say hi. Let's see. Hey, JR, it's called crypto bubbles. You can sort all by time and frames. I've heard about it. I just don't like looking at crypto bubbles. I think I used to have a 24-hour stream of just crypto bubbles, actually. And thanks, Slightly Disabled. Yeah, what do you call it? That trading view thing? It works great. Oh, and I know I've been saying this for a while, but I am actually going to get started. You are going to see more tutorials on the channel now. I was trying to figure out which way to push the channel because YouTube doesn't like me going in every direction. Like tutorials over here, me talking about my personal thoughts over here, technical analysis over here. YouTube doesn't like that because what it does is for whatever reason, it can't remember that the people that like the technical analysis, like if I have a technical analysis video, I would love if YouTube just showed it to the technical analysis people and everybody really, but if they, you know, more towards the technical analysis. Or if I did a rant about something I really enjoyed and like a crypto token I'm talking about, the people that like those videos, it can't do that. So what it does is it pushes it to everybody. And then of course, if it pushes it to everybody, it has low, the percentage of people that click on it is very low because again, it's not going to be targeted to that whole group. So because not everybody's clicking on it right away, it just stops promoting it altogether. So I didn't really realize that about YouTube up until maybe a little bit ago. So I think I'm just going to keep on posting whatever I want to post, technical analysis, all that stuff. Probably, well, technical analysis, I'm just going to stick with members for now, but all that other type of stuff, rants versus CNBC style videos versus talking to videos, I'm just going to post them, tutorials, just going to post them and see what happens. I think that's probably the best way to go because I'm looking at all these other channels right now and it's just like, there's so many different ways to, you know, play YouTube right now as a crypto guy. In 2 months, we are going to be like, damn, I bought the top again. LOL. That'd be funny. What's my opinion on Dogecoin? I like Dogecoin a lot. If you know me, I was one of the original Dogecoin streamers back in like 2021, 2020. I like it a lot. I don't really dollar cost average it too much anymore. I just basically hold what I have. My average is 0.0024, so I got quite a bit of it. And I'm basically just waiting for it to start hitting around like 50 cents again, 60 cents, 70 cents, and then I'm gonna start selling off larger quantities of it. By the end of this cycle, I'm probably not gonna be holding too much Dogecoin at all though. I'll probably hold about 5% of my original buy-in from back in the day. And that means I'm selling off a large quantity because again, I dollar cost averaged a lot back in 2022. I haven't really been doing so much of it here in 2023, 2024. And hey, Cody, Mana Pump, we were just talking about Mana because Mana was on the scanner that we were just looking at here. Maybe I should have that scanner up and running every now and again. Yeah, look at that. Mana is definitely having a nice time. Again, that liquidity scares the crap out of me, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's on Coinbase. Maybe Coinbase just sucks right now. I was actually having issues with Coinbase earlier today. I put out a tweet about it. I don't know if you guys did, but there was some connectivity issues going on, and that really concerned me because it was just not allowing me to do much. And I was like, oh shit. But you know, if Coinbase goes down every now and again, it can really tank the price of Bitcoin. We've seen it happen a lot, but it hasn't happened recently. My buddy's dad used to take chocolate Philly cigars. Talk about gross, bro. Oh, that'd be interesting. I don't think I've ever tried those before. What if Doge becomes as valuable as Bitcoin? LOL, you wouldn't sell any? Oh, I'd definitely sell. I mean, again, I'm holding some Dogecoin for the long term, but that's like somewhat of my faith about Elon Musk and what he could do right now. Overall, you know, Elon Musk really hasn't done much with Dogecoin as of late, right? I think maybe his board forced him to do something. He got spooked about something. Maybe the government threatened him. I have no idea. But you go over here to Elon, right? You go over here to Elon. You know, when's the last time you saw Elon talk about Dogecoin here? It's been a very, very long time. He's in like election mode. It's all election, SpaceX, Tesla, robots, AI, humanity, go, right? Here's one. No bull, I voted. You know, I mean, he's retweeting that. It's not even crypto related, I guess, but you know, money, 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 money. I mean, you know, there's nothing going on here about Dogecoin, right? About Dogecoin. So again, hoping he can find a way to get back into it, but I feel like he was strong-armed into being silent about Dogecoin, to be honest. Let's see. And hey, everyone, Woody. Oh, well, I had no concept that people like you had that high of an average on Dogecoin. I didn't trade any crypto until May. Oh, you mean a low average? And I have a low average with Dogecoin. But remember, the reason I bought Dogecoin, it was not because I had some master plan like, oh my god, it's going to like, it's going to make me like a bajillionaire. The way I decide to buy meme coins or most coins, and I know I see. Loki's all. Loki wants a treat, but I don't have any treats in here. They're all in the car. The way I decide to buy tokens personally for me is this is what I do. I go through coinmarketcap.com and I add all my filters on there. It's a very simple process, and I can do it for you now. Actually, most of you guys have seen me do it at least once, I would assume here. So what you do, you go over here. I gotta zoom out a little bit. There we go. Go to filters. Go to add filter. Go to market cap. Oh, wrong one. And then for the max, you do 500 million. That's as high as I'm gonna go, right? Then for the price, I'm looking for something under a penny. So 0.01, under a penny. Apply filter. And then you hit show results. And these are the tokens that I start looking for different opportunities for doing, potential for going parabolic. Now, you have to dig in here. You're not going to be adding a bunch of money to these, but you can definitely make some good money. So Baby Dogecoin, I own that. Ape NFT, I don't own that. Dogs, I own that. Reserve rights, I don't own that. Amp, I own. Sidecoin, I own. Hollow, I own. Hamster Combat, I own. Just because I felt like, what do you call it? No, not Hamster Combat, sorry. Where have I seen that before? Isn't there a YouTube channel that's like botted that does Hamster Combat? Sorry, but not Hamster Combat. Apu, I own. Osaka Protocol, I got. Blast, I don't. Cubic, got. Simon's Cat, yes. Andy, not yet. I'm thinking about it. Again, these are low market, 165 million market. They're so low that it's never too early to buy a low market cap token like this, okay? VThor I own, but it has not been performing well. As you can see, last year it's been down 22%. Telecoin, I got some of that. IQ, told you guys I have that. Moomba the Bull, got that. Degen, yes. DGB, no. Hoppy, yes. IRST, I don't think I own that one. I may own some, but it may be so far down because it's like 50% year to date that I just don't touch it. That may be me, and it's embarrassing, but that may be me. Why? No, I don't think so. VVS Finance, I don't think so, but this may, no, I don't think so. Did I buy into this one? I think I actually may have this one of my older wallets. Yeah, I may have this one of my older wallets. I may have lost some money on this, to be honest. Let's see. Is this it? VVS Finance. There's another token I think that's like this that I own. I literally have the business card I think over there. This might be the token, but I don't know. But yeah, Cocky New, Smooth Love Potion, no Wojak. I got Spell Token, you know. I got a lot of this stuff, and anything in here looking pretty good. Now, once you get down to like the low hundreds of millions and like 50 million, 20 million, it's very hard to find some of these things. Like, let me see a token that maybe we'd buy here. Koala AI, okay. Market cap of $27.5 million. Let's check out the website and let's check out the X account here. Hi, I'm Coco. Please tell me, people tell me I look like Pepe. I tell them I'm a koala. Yeah, interesting. They're not partners. That's what you paid to be on there. Let's see. And are they still posting? 16,000 followers. Where memes meet innovation. They posted an hour ago. They're still posting. They're doing rooms. They're doing what they need to do. They're doing what they need to do. So you got to go over here to markets, find out where you can buy them on spot. Gate.io, Mexi, BitGate, of course, none of the places that are here in America, but maybe the perpetual futures and stuff like that. No. So it's hard to buy this one right now unless you go on to Radium, basically, it looks like. So, but that's a token that I might go in and buy. Again, it's a very small price token here, you know, a lot of zeros before the numbers hit. But, you know, again, these are all high risk tokens. They're all kind of gambles, but I'd rather gamble on a token than I would at the slot machines. Let's see. So here, I bought and sold Dogecoin from 17 cents to 8, maybe 8 cents, and then thought I was high side at 10. Yeah, it was a little bit crazy back in the day. No, so okay, I bought Dogecoin. Let me show you where I can buy it. Way back over here in the day. It was a while ago, right? It was way back over here. So you can see the COVID drop, stuff like that. I'm trapped in my house for a little bit. Trapped in my house, right? So I bought a little bit back over here, and I bought a little bit over here, and then I pretty much sold the majority of my stake in Dogecoin. I started at 50 cents. If you guys have been here for a long time, you guys know I took a lot of heat for selling my Dogecoin. 50% of my Dogecoin at 50 cents. But in hindsight, like you open up a monthly chart, you put a line right here, right? And you just type in coordinates 0.50. That's pretty darn close to the top. Pretty darn close. Now I sold another 10% off at 60%, another 10% off at 70%, and then I just didn't sell anything else because it just kept on coming down and down and down and down. But I mean, right now Dogecoin's looking okay. We got a nice simple uptrend of working in our favor. We have another opportunity for a breakout. It looks like sometime next month or the month afterwards. You know, we're okay right now. But yeah, in hindsight, but I took a lot of flack. I took so much flack for selling Dogecoin. It was crazy. Yeah, that I almost burned out because I wasn't used to all the hate and stuff like that from that. I was not a diamond hander in the age of diamond handing. I just wanted to make my money because I'm greedy. I'd rather stack cash than crypto at this point. You know, I got my long-term holdings, but when it comes to the end of the season, all those profits get turned into USD. Those USD gets turned back into the stock market. You know, different ETFs out there, mutual funds, you know, and the retirement account, all the good stuff. And then when Bitcoin is done falling, where I think it's getting close to, you know, having enough move down, I'll start pulling out some of that money, and then of course putting it back into Bitcoin here. But it's a cycle thing. Yeah, Dogecoin's been freaking insane back in the day. Back in the day, it was crazy. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I got a hickory base going to smoke some chicken. Ooh, and pork and smell just drifted through, signaling it might be time to put the meal on the barbecue grill. Ooh, that'd be good. Let's see here. Torn short mana. I mean, yeah, I mean, right now, I think you got to back up from mana a little bit. So here's the 15-minute chart. You got to look at the 4-hour chart, right? It's right up there against that level of resistance. It's managed to break out, so it's doing okay. But, you know, when you zoom out a little bit more, you got some extra room. I think it can go up probably towards 35, 36 cents by the end of today. That's probably the max. And by the end of today, I mean, like, it has like 40 minutes left. So that's like the most I could see getting pushed back up. But yeah, I would not be buying into mana at this point in time. I am not going to be caught in the FOMO with that one. You know, World Token still making a good move. Had a breakout, volatile after the breakout there. I don't know what that's from. But I'm still hoping that World Token comes all the way back up here to all-time highs. Oh, that was such a beautiful trade. But the tokens that I bought today, for me, what did I buy today? I think I bought some Moo the Bull. I bought some Miro. I bought some Milady token. Did I buy anything else? I think I did, but I'm not entirely sure. see. Checking my email here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I got invited to some event, I guess. Okay, there we go. Kilo, my mistake, 0.0. Oh yeah, 0.024. Yeah, yeah. So I got in Dogecoin at 0.0. No, 0.0. I think it's 0.0024. Let me double check. It's been a minute since we've had to talk about Dogecoin. Yeah, 0.0024. 0.0024. And like I'll say a lot of times, I got lucky. The same way I set that filter here for CoinMarketCap.com, it was just one of many tokens that I bought. I just happened to put a lot more money in that token because, again, back in 2021, there weren't as many tokens to be buying. I don't think people understand that. Nowadays, we got so many tokens. They're all over the place. You know, there were still a manageable amount back in 2021 and 2020. Nowadays, there's so many tokens, it's insane. But, you know, I will stress this. You guys have known that a lot of tokens have pumped up over the last few weeks, right? And I'm talking about, like, what is, you know, 30%, 16%, 16%, 64%, 64% down, down a little bit here, 70%, 40%, 25% down, 25% up. There's been a lot of movement here. However, if I just go to page 3, so this is the top 300, right? So this is 201 to 299, basically, or 300 or something like that. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Well, no, it's a little bit different now. So maybe I gotta go to page 4 because of all the doubles. But anyway, you can see that just after that, we're still in the kind of the few hundred million market cap. Oh no, it does go down quite fast from here, actually. So between the $200 to $300 mark, we go from about, you know, a few hundred, higher 100 millions. No. This feels so off to me. Why is this so off? Why is that billions of market cap here? I feel like Fellows isn't billions of market cap. $1.2 billion, really? So if I go over here to CoinMarketCap.com, no, but so then we're getting into the hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Around 80s. There's a glitch happening on this platform right now, so sorry. I don't know why it's like that. But yeah, you can basically see a bunch of tokens in the hundreds of millions, like the low hundreds of millions. There's so many of them nowadays, and if you keep on going lower and lower, there's a bunch. But back in the day, there was only so many tokens you could buy, and Dogecoin had a memeability factor, like, oh yeah, I could see this happening. It's why I never really got crazy about Cock Inu, because I never saw the fact that I never believed that Cock Inu could really do some crazy stuff there, you know what I mean? And Poly is ignoring all these moves. Discount Killer, as somebody who owns Matic right now, or Poly, yeah, it's been very, very disappointing. As somebody who owns it, yes, it's been very, very disappointing. Hey, Mumu is my biggest bag. Yeah, I got a little bit of it, and I think I bought like $100 of it again today. So I'm hoping it has a pretty good move there. Do you think Dogecoin will go back down to 12 cents? I mean, eventually, sure, if Bitcoin has a deep rejection off of the $70,000 mark, but right now it has a good head of steam here. Dogecoin typically can have a pretty bad day after the good day though, so that's something that Dogecoin does quite a bit. 65-cent target price on Mana for me. Oh, you're going to be holding that for a minute here, but I do think it can happen during this season. Yeah, no, that's a good gap to have right there. That's definitely a good gap to have. It's starting to crush my soul with the lack of movement on Poly. You can always rotate money into something else. You can, you know, I don't know if you like to swap tokens or what, but you know, you can always swap it for something else, or you can just sell and buy something else as well with it. You know, Poly has just gone flat here after having a big move down. I'm hoping it can have a nicer move back up, but yeah, it just has not been there. It just has not been there as of late. What's the best laptop to buy for trading? Oh, I do not know. I think having a gaming laptop is pretty nice for that, like something with a 3070 or 3080 GPU in it, and then just a decent CPU. I think will be more than enough. But when I go into, like, if I'm going into Best Buy or a computer store, I'd be like, hey, I want a powerful laptop for trading, and I need it to be able to have the window display on, and also be able to connect to a monitor, so I can, so it can actually display two different things there. If it has the power to do that, I'd be pretty happy with it. But I don't think it has to be really crazy. But I wouldn't, get like a $300 laptop. I'd probably be spending a minimum of like $1,000 easy on a laptop. Yeah, probably something like that. Dude, I have 20K in poly. I need it to wake up. It's not my entire portfolio, but it's so depressing. It may be a sleeper like how Sheeb does. Sheeb all of a sudden just will pump out of nowhere. It may just end up being like that. But yeah, that is a big one right there. MSI laptops, I've heard great things about those. I think I had one of those in high school and I loved it. Was the top of the Doge Bitcoin 0.00011? My source don't go that far back. I do not remember. I don't even think I have that on TradingView right now. But I remember it was like something like 73 cents, something like that. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I would say it was okay. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go enjoy my Friday night. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm going to try to stream both days this weekend. I think I have a haircut tomorrow. Then I have a party I got invited to tomorrow night. But in between those two things, I think I'm going to try to stream with you guys. And then Sunday, I'm going to be watching a game with some buddies at the Cigar Lounge. But after that, I'm free because the Seahawks game starts at 10 o'clock my time. Late afternoon, if you guys aren't watching football, come watch us do some crypto stuff. And we'll also have a member stream on Sunday as well, where I think we're going to start looking at some options plays and stuff like that, which will be very, very fun. I know you guys have been waiting for that for a minute here. So I'll see you guys a little bit later. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I need to drink some tea because I feel like I'm going to lose my voice again, which sucks. So see you guys a little bit later. Enjoy your Friday.